I'll get out of here.
By
of course,
6:15 if we can.
I've been here all this time and my computer is not.
Yeah,
It's
mine
spinning.
took forever.
Come on, recognize me.
Electrical vehicle and every fire.
That's why I don't use computers here.
Thanks.
This is the way to do it for me.
I can see why they didn't want these laptops anymore.
Yeah.
My old Dell is faster than that.
It's different.
Did you hear anything?
I want
My
to, I would like to
computer's
know
still
what's
spinning.
different
What? A
between
jacket?
normal.
Jackie?
Oh wait,
Jackie?
what did they do?
Sometimes she comes flying in. Right
Come on,
below
Lithium
the minute.
fires.
You got half a minute.
Trying to recognize your password.
Usually says it.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it's not even that far because I can't even bring
I
that there.
hope so too.
Okay, 7 o'clock. Like call meeting to order. Roll call.
Barlow.
Here.
Bergeron.
Here.
Brem.
Here.
Devroy.
Here.
McLean. Rezegi.
Here.
Rocha.
Here.
Stentzelbarton.
Here.
Tassava.
Here. Entertain a motion to excuse Councilmember McLean.
Can I make that motion?
Support.
And we got 3 here.
Okay.
Motion by Brem, supported by Devroy, to excuse Councilmember McLean. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Please rise for the pledge. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Everybody get a chance to look at the agenda. Any additions or corrections? Entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Who's that?
Rocha.
Who seconded it?
Me.
Motion by Rocha, supported by Devroy, to approve the agenda as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. In your packet, you have the minutes of the October 13th, 2025 regular meeting. Any additions or corrections to that?
Your Honor, I move we approve the minutes of the October 13, 2025 regular meeting. Second it.
Okay, motion by Stentzelbarton, supported by Barlow. Any discussion? Roll call.
Brem.
Yes.
Rezegi.
Yes.
Stentzelbarton.
Yes.
Barlow.
Yes.
Bergeron.
Yes.
Devroy.
Yes.
Rocha.
Yes.
Tassava.
Yes. Okay, public hearings, we have done. Public comment. At this time, anybody would like to get up, tell me who you are, where you live, and I'll give you 3 minutes.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me. Zach Corey, live in town here. So reason why I'm here tonight because I'm deeply disappointed in recent decisions made by this local government. Decisions that, in my view, continue to undermine the culture that defines Hastings. By opening our public spaces to highly political demonstrations and ideologies that conflict with our community's values. You're not fostering unity, you are driving division. Take the so-called family-friendly drag shows and the recent No Kings rally. Our town square, meant to bring people together, was used as a platform for fringe agendas. Why is our community center being used to promote division instead of unity? I love seeing concerts. I love all the other things that we do, brings people together. To watch it be turned into some political, I don't know, it's like a ramping up to a battlefield. It was very, very strange. But this isn't new. On August 16, 2020, Hastings hosted a BLM rally, an organization whose founder proudly identifies as a trained Marxist. That ideology stands in direct contrast to the values of Hastings, a town built by hardworking, blue-collar, Christian, family-rooted people. What else isn't new is this manipulation in our local government. In the banner, counter-protesters were described as holding wooden crosses and wearing Trump is president t-shirts. I have the shirt right here. Make no mistake, I don't know how many times a t-shirt, the back of it's ever been quoted. You typically quote the front, and this was the front of it. This is what was riling people up. This simple statement, Christ is King. And I know folks on both sides of the political spectrum, that is a statement on which we all agree with. That's why there's a church every friggin' feels like block that you go in this town. Love seeing that. That is what Hastings is built on. I'm calling for all the members that are involved in continuing to make these decisions be separated from the decision-making process. The fact that these rallies haven't turned violent is a miracle. But what I want to know ultimately is, where's the emergency planning? I mean, I'm sitting there and I know that not everybody here is military. I know not everybody here served as an officer. And is used to actually giving constitutional orders and understanding how a lot of this stuff goes. But I'm looking downtown at a bunch of pissed off people and I'm seeing a pallet of bricks outside of somebody's business. They're not affiliated with it, but they're getting work done. And it's like, man, I would have expected an emergency planner to be well aware of that. I'm looking at rooftops because of the way things have been going lately. There's nobody that's surveilling the rooftops. I don't know. As a citizen, I felt like people just kind of set this up and then, took the hands off the wheel. I've seen this unchecked activism. I've lived in riots in Los Angeles. That's why I came back home to Hastings.
Your time's up. Thank you. Anybody else?
Tell you what, it's very strange to be a veteran to serve this country and be told that, hey, you got free speech, and then to be limited here at the local level told you got 3 minutes. It's a very strange feeling.
What it's called, Zach.
Understood.
It's
Y'all have a
called
good
Open
one.
Meetings Act. Thank you.
Good evening, City Council. Travis Alden, Middleville resident. Good to see some friendly faces here tonight. I just wanted to come and kind of reintroduce myself to some of you, but introduce myself now that I'm with SME. Really looking forward to working with the City Council and with your Brownfield Redevelopment Authority on putting together the incentive policy that was discussed and approved at the last City Council meeting. My colleagues and I have had some really good conversations with Sarah and Dan, and as a local Berry County resident, I know the priority and success that the community has had in economic and community development, including housing. So just wanted to stop by after work and kind of say hi to everybody and just say that we look forward to working with you. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Travis. Anybody else? Okay, formal recognitions and presentations. We had a presentation by Dave. He's not here tonight. Items for action by unanimous consent. Consider approval under direction of staff, the American Legion Post 45 conduct the annual Veterans Day ceremony at Veterans Memorial in Titan Park on Tuesday, November 11th, 2025 from 10:30 a.m. until 12 p.m.
So moved.
Who was that?
I'll support
John?
it.
Okay, we have motion by Rocha, supported by Brem, to approve the request. Did you want to get up, say anything, Barry?
No, Mr. Mayor, I'm here just to answer any questions.
Okay, any questions of Barry? He's here. This is pretty much what they've done. I don't want to take it for granted because I feel that every year we need to really support the veterans and
Amen.
and I'll be there. So and hopefully everybody else will too. But no questions. We have motion and support. Roll call.
Stensel Barton.
Yes.
Bergeron.
Yes.
Rezegi.
Yes.
Yes.
Devroy. Barlow.
Yes.
Rocha.
Yes.
Brem.
Yes.
Tassava.
Yes. Thanks, Barry. You can hang around if you want. Like I said, we got a chair up here.
And he's off.
He's beating his feet. Okay, next item, consider approval on the direction of staff, the request from Gail Lau to utilize a designated tree at the Thornapple Plaza as the first annual Berry County Memorial Tree.
So moved.
That wrote you again?
It is. Quick
Busy
on
man.
I'll second it.
Okay, Barlow. Motion by Rocha, supported by Barlow. Any questions? I think we have somebody here. You? Yeah. I need to have you back there. That's, we broadcast our meetings and the public can hear you if you're back there.
So it's basically what I proposed before, and Dan King and I have gone back and forth. What?
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Oh. Dan King and I have gone back and forth about locations, and at the very last minute, I found a wonderful, perfect spot. We can't have the mayor's tree because you're not affording the artificial tree that you wanted for the plaza. I get that.
I don't want an artificial tree.
Oh,
Go ahead.
that was the rumor. Anyway, there was some discussion of that being the place for my tree. And since you're going to be using that this year, I thought I would go back to the original plan at Railroad and State Street. But at the very last minute, the day before I submitted my final request to Dan King, or proposal, I was walking my dogs at the plaza and noticed those 3 big, beautiful Christmas trees, pine trees, right across from the library on Boltwood. So I got a hold of him immediately and said, that's the perfect spot. Can we have the middle one, which is the closest to the sidewalk? That way it would be lit. And I answered all his questions about when we would start decorating, that I would be responsible for taking any ornaments down by the end of the first week in January, make sure that it was left exactly as we found it, and any bulbs that weren't picked up by the family members or friends would be discarded. So that's the plan. He brought back the thought that we should also include that nothing should be made of glass. I have no problem with that, so it'd be rosin or metal ornaments for the memorial ornaments. And that's it. Thinking, try to get Hunter McLaren in for an article about it if it's approved, and start decorating maybe around mid-November in time for Thanksgiving.
Any questions? Go ahead.
Would you refresh my memory
Sure.
on who is doing the ornaments, and are they supposed to be in honor of people?
Yeah, it's actually a memorial Christmas tree, and I'm hoping it'll be an annual event, although I anticipate it'll be a smaller event this year. But the thing that's good about that location is that it gets a lot of traffic, and the Christmas parade goes right by it. So better than the one that I had out on Railroad. But yes, it's for the community to feel like they can include past members, family and friends. They can put their name on it, dates of life and death, maybe a picture, and they're all going to be either custom made or hand painted by the person. Either is fine, doesn't have to be anything elaborate. And maybe a little saying, remember you always, or whatever, something like that.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Has there been any pushback from any other faiths or religions, beliefs?
I'm sorry?
Has there been any pushback from any other religions, faiths?
Well, it hasn't been, presented to the public yet.
So
But if they push back on that, I guess they'd have to push back on the whole Christmas event in Hastings.
don't misunderstand. My son was born on Christmas. I'm big on Christmas, but I also respect my friends who are Jewish or
Of course.
Muslim.
Absolutely.
I love the idea of a memorial tree, and you have it designated as a memorial Christmas tree. I wondered if there had been any thought on that.
Well,
I like the idea of a memorial at Christmas and where it's at.
I would hope, since Hastings is celebrating the Christmas season, that wouldn't be offensive to anyone, and if there were other people of other religions, that they would be comfortable joining in and hanging an ornament as well.
So they used to do one down on the courthouse lawn. They had one down there, and I think it was well received. Then all of a sudden, nobody was doing it anymore.
Okay.
And having a lot of families that passed, I would hope that somebody would do it, from now on, but,
Well, there'll be one there for my daughter.
okay. And just to clarify this, I'm mayor for 3 more years, and that tree out there will be the mayor's tree.
That's what I hear.
Don't
It's a
smile.
beauty.
I
They'll
know
carve his
it
name
might-
into it.
I know what Terry is saying, and I wonder, and it's a small thing because I know that we are celebrating, we have a Christmas parade and all that, but maybe if we called it a memorial holiday tree?
No, I don't even mind calling it a Christmas tree, just
Yeah.
as long as we're not upset that
Right.
if the Muslims want to put up their tree, we can have that as well, or the Jewish put up their Hanukkah as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Menorah, as long as we're not upset by that. We're
There's
not.
only 3 trees, so we're gonna have to limit it.
There's a couple out at Railroad.
I like to be inclusive.
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't
I
want
do
my friends
too.
to think that.
And
only
I
my-
think the plan for this is to include everybody that wants to put something on.
Absolutely, and
Whether
I
you or
understand,
not.
Any other questions?
Yes.
I understand more now, Terry, what you're talking about, and
Right.
So Gail,
I
is this-
totally agree with you.
Is this tree gonna be lit up?
Well, that's the good news. The one out at Railroad, we really didn't have a way of lighting it, but when I picked that tree, excuse me, across from the library, I did notice an electrical box right there, and Dan King reminded me that all 3 of those trees are lit by the city every
Okay.
year.
How about signage? How are people gonna know if they walk by?
Well, I'm hoping to have the article in the reminder, a couple newspapers. And also, I'm going to be looking for someone, a woodworker, who's willing to donate time. Maybe I could provide the wood and something that would label it as Berry County Memorial Christmas Tree. And put it in the ground in front of the tree, remove it when the season's over.
But your request isn't including a sign of any kind. Have you talked to Dan about a sign?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did he forward my email to you?
Well, I've seen all kinds of emails, yeah. I just,
Yeah, it doesn't mention the sign.
okay, well, it's under direction of staff anyhow, so whatever you do, he's gonna know, so.
Way to go,
Okay, any
Dan.
further comments? Roll call.
Brem,
Yes.
Rezegi,
Yes.
Stenzelbarton,
Yes.
Barlow,
Yes.
Rocha,
Yes.
Devroy,
Yes.
Bergeron,
Yes.
Tassava.
Yes. Okay, item C, you have 9 invoices totaling $427,307.17. Entertain a motion to receive and place on file.
I'll make that motion, Your Honor.
Support?
Okay, motion by Stenzelbarton, supported by Devroy, to receive and place on file 9 invoices totaling $427,307.17. Roll call.
Rezegi,
Yes.
Bergeron,
Yes.
Barlow,
Yes.
Devroy,
Yes.
Stenzelbarton,
Yes.
Brem,
Yes.
Rocha,
Yes.
Tassava.
Yes. Item 10A, second reading, consider adoption of ordinance number 633 regarding text amendments to Chapter 90, Article 90-6, to add Division 90-6-6A, Section 90-350 through 90-357 pertaining to a 3 to 4 family overlay district as recommended by the Planning Commission on October 6, 2025. Everybody get a chance to look that over? Entertain a motion to approve ordinance number 633.
I will make the motion to approve that.
I'll second it.
Okay, motion by Brem, supported by Barlow. Discussion. Any questions?
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Who initiated the call to redo this ordinance?
Planning Commission.
The Planning Commission?
You want to explain, Dan, what we went through to come up with this? Or you want Sarah to do it? No, I can do it. Okay.
Yeah, so going back to the master plan developed that was adopted back in 2021, through a lot of public engagement and surveys and the like, it was identified that housing was the most critical aspect of the master plan for the next 5 years. So the Planning Commission went right to work on the action items that were identified in the master plan, primarily as it revolved around housing and ways and means to make additional housing options available in the city. One of the first orders of business that they did was they drafted an accessory dwelling unit ordinance that allows accessory buildings on a lot to be converted into housing. You heard of, mother-in-law apartments or additional living spaces over garages, things of that nature, or even new-built freestanding units that would be accessory to the primary use. So that was one of the action items that the Planning Commission ratified and adopted by City Council. The other was the addition of duplexes in additional areas of the city of Hastings. Prior to the master plan development and the housing committee that was formed, of Planning Commission members and other members of the public after the master plan adoption. The ordinance regarding duplexes in all areas of the city, you could have a duplex, but it had to be located on a state highway, which meant Hanover, West State Street, or North Broadway. All other areas of the city, duplexes were not a permitted use. So the Housing Committee put the pen to the paper, did a lot of research, and drafted the accessory dwelling unit ordinance that City Council adopted, making additional housing available in the city of Hastings. One of the other aspects in the master plan was looking at additional 3 and 4 family development. The master plan refers to gentle density or terms of that nature, and that's exactly what this ordinance will do. It's a 3 and 4 family overlay district in areas identified in the master plan, the future land use map, where, as we all know, there were homes in the vicinity of the downtown area and even spreading out a little bit that at one time or another were single-family residences. They were large Victorian, basically mansions, and over time those had been converted to 2, 3, and even 4-family residences that now, in the current environment, really don't conform to the zoning ordinance. They're legal, non-conforming homes. So one of the factors of this ordinance development would be to, at some point in time, maybe bring those in to be legal conforming, so that it would be easier to get financing from banks and other lending sources because they are legal non-conforming. The aspect of this 3 to 4 family overlay district that I think is probably a question on everyone's mind is, okay, how does that work? Well, for new construction, someone is proposing to build a new 3 to 4 family home in that overlay district, or they choose that site plan will have to go to the Planning Commission. So Planning Commission will look at the ordinance, they'll do the calculations as far as density goes, the block areas, and they'll approve or condition or deny accordingly. The same thing goes with single-family homes that the owner or developer seeks to increase the size of that to include a 3 to 4 family residence. Any construction that would increase the footprint of that building would also have to come back to Planning Commission for their review. For homes that are maybe single family now, that the owner or purchaser would like to convert to a 3 to 4 family, but they're going to do that all within the internal confines of the building. Only in that case would an administrative site plan by the zoning administrator come into play. So, it's just not that someone can take advantage and say convert a single family to a 3 to 4 family and not have any oversight or overlook at it. There will be obviously ample opportunity by the Planning Commission and or the zoning administrator to look at that. And again, the ordinance states a maximum density of 6 units per acre. Currently in the R2 district, the maximum density is 5.2 units per acre. So when you hear that term gentle density, it's that 0.8% or 0.8 units per acre increase in the density. So it is very gentle in nature. and there'll be some areas that ordinance will be able to be utilized by planning commission and/or the zoning administrator. And there's others that because of conversions that may have happened in the past, and there's already, several 3 to 4 family units in that block area, there may not be an opportunity for an owner or developer to convert another one because they are restricted by that 6 units per acre.
Basically what you're saying though is we're increasing the density in these areas because we're running out of space to build homes.
Yeah,
basically.
it's allowing additional units, if it fits the parameters of the ordinance, to be brought online in the city.
That answer your question there, Mike?
Yep.
Do you, especially if some of these can be new builds, do you foresee any problems with parking?
The ordinance addresses parking. I don't recall exactly what it is, but it does, the ordinance does address parking for the site plan approval, either by the planning commission or the zoning administrator.
Okay.
Anybody else? Okay, we have a motion and support to adopt ordinance number 633. No further comments. Roll call.
Deveroy,
Yes.
Stenzelbarton,
Yes.
Barlow,
Yes.
Rezegi,
Yes.
Brem,
Yes.
Rocha,
Yes.
Bergeron,
Yes.
Tassava.
Yes. Okay, item B, consider authorizing the city clerk to execute the billing services agreement and business associate addendum with EMS Management and Consultants Incorporated as presented. Do I hear a motion?
I'll make that motion, Your Honor.
I'll support it.
Okay, motion by Rezegi, supported by Brem, to authorize the city clerk to execute the billing services agreement and business associate addendum with EMS Management and Consultants Incorporated as presented. Any questions?
I actually do. I read through this. It's extensive.
Yeah.
Could you boil it down? Is this just a billing service? Is
Yes.
that generally what it is, just a
Yes.
billing service, and it's
There-
$22 a bill?
Correct.
Could have written that down.
And why,
That's enough.
and why did we pick somebody that's so far away?
Largely because we were looking at a service that structured their billing in a way that made sense for us.
Okay.
Because we provide backup service,
Yeah.
it's not really what we do.
Right.
We didn't want to go with a company that has a minimum fee or anything like that. We just wanted to be able to easily get billing services when we do go on runs, which is, I don't know if you could estimate how many a month approximately.
The software will tell it.
So since we started, we've run probably 25 runs currently in 2.5 months.
Okay.
So definitely worth doing,
Yeah.
but not a lot.
Okay.
We are not actually buying software.
No.
No, this is just a billing service. They're
Billing
taking care of it,
service,
and
period.
we will in.
They take care of all the billing, so they interact with our report management system. And so when we complete a report, we put it as a billable run, and it goes straight to them. They go ahead and then bill a patient.
That's the way I understood it as well. I just wanted to make sure. Thank you.
Any other questions? Okay, we have a motion and support. No further questions. Roll call.
Rocha,
Yes.
Barlow,
Yes.
Rezegi,
Yes.
Stenzelbarton,
Yes.
Brem,
Yes.
Deveroy,
Yes.
Bergeron,
Yes.
Tassava.
Yes. Next item, item C, consider adoption of resolution 2025-25 to amend the fee schedule for the city of Hastings effective November 1st, 2025. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Support.
Okay, motion by Rocha, supported by Deveroy. First mistake. Okay, motion by Rocha, supported by Deveroy, to adopt Resolution 2025-25 to amend the fee schedule for the City of Hastings effective November 1st, 2025. Questions?
As a matter of fact, what is encapsulating agent?
Foam.
It says,
A foam agent.
oh, that's the foam? I looked at this BLS standby. I don't know what that is.
Basic life support. So if we asked to go on standby and we're out and we're taken to another location for 3 or 4 hours, we'd bill for that amount of time that we're out of service.
Okay. It's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? No, you wouldn't know. It's expensive.
It is.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Roll call.
Barlow.
Yes.
Rocha.
Yes.
Brem.
Yes.
Bergeron.
Yes.
Rezegi.
Yes.
Stenzelbarton.
Yes.
Devroy.
Yes.
Tassava.
Yes. Item D, consider approval of the purchase of 2 complete sets of firefighting protective clothing from Axes and Irons in the amount of $9,090. Do I hear a motion to
I
approve?
make that motion.
I support that motion.
Okay, motion by Deveroy, supported by Rezegi, to approve the purchase of 2 complete sets of firefighting protective clothing from Axes and Irons in the amount of $9,090. Questions?
Just one, Chief Jordan, you ever consider maybe allowing the council here to do like a day of fire training, getting in the suits, putting on the packs?
Sure.
Just let us go do that kind of thing? I think.
Shut up.
I think it'd be great. I think it'd be a blast.
Yes. Bring it
Try
on.
new suits, yeah.
Name the day. Probably about mid-August, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
somebody up the ladder, right? Yep.
How much
Terry's
do those
coming with
suits
me.
weigh?
I hate you people.
Any other questions, comments?
I have one, in the third sentence it says, two sets will replace 2 sets set to expire in early 2025. Early 2025 has already passed.
Correct.
So those 2 sets have been taken out and we need these to replace
Nope,
those 2
they're
sets?
still in service right now.
Okay. I read everything.
Any other questions? Roll call.
Stenzelbarton.
Yes.
Bergeron.
Yes.
Rezegi.
Yes.
Rocha.
Yes.
Brem.
Yes.
Devroy.
Yes.
Barlow.
Yes.
Tassava.
Yes. Okay, consider scheduling a joint city council Brownfield Authority Board workshop meeting for Wednesday, November 5th, 2025 at 6:30 p.m. Do I hear a motion?
I'll make that motion, Your Honor.
I'll support it.
Okay. Motion by Stenzelbarton, supported by Brem, to schedule a joint city council Brownfield Authority Board workshop meeting for Wednesday, November 5th, 2025 at 6:30 p.m. Any questions?
Where are we meeting?
Right here.
Why did they give us so little time?
Notice.
It's
Notice.
very difficult to schedule, so we have basically November 5th or after Thanksgiving,
Okay.
just to keep things moving.
Any other questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Got your meeting. Staff presentation and policy discussion. Citizen Academy update.
So in your packet, you have some preliminary materials for the Citizens Academy. This was one of council's goals for the fiscal year, was to get this kicked off. So there's like a sample flyer in there. There's sort of a little overview about the purpose of the Citizens Academy, as well as a draft schedule, just to get you some familiarity with what we're planning on covering information-wise. So we intend to open up the application process very soon in early November. That gives people a couple of months to learn about it and to apply. We felt like early in the year was a good time because the Christmas season's over. We'll have everything done before spring break. It's kind of a slower time for most staff members. So we'll just kind of see how many people are interested and what happens. So I didn't know if there was any initial feedback that you had from reviewing the materials, or any questions or clarifications that we can make.
Any questions?
So this is for anybody?
Yep,
Like I can sign up and go do it?
sure. Yeah, it's for any,
too
primarily
tickled
Hastings
with that.
residents. We are also opening it up to like people who do business in the city, but we want to give preference to residents first. And we're trying to keep it around 15, 20. Get more people than that, it's kind of hard to engage and do some of the tours and things that we're planning, especially for the first go at it.
How long is a full session?
About an hour and a half, but it depends on what's happening during the
Depends on if
session.
anybody asks questions.
Don't look at me in that tone of voice.
No, I with the other mayors around the state, I've encountered 2 or 3, especially Midland. They did it, and it's been quite successful up there. They've passed it on to other communities. I think that's kind of where the idea came from on our goals and objectives. You know, we want to get the community more involved in what we're doing. Give them a chance to look at, you know, maybe get on board. Well, your memo said get on boards, you know, and I think it's gonna be great. So,
Who will be the instructors?
A wide variety of people. Depends on the week.
I like this idea. I wish I'd done this instead of walking around on my own.
anything we need to do for this, Sarah?
No, if you're comfortable with this general outline, we'll kind of finalize some of the details and the schedule and promote it for people to start applying.
Everybody fine with that?
I'm good.
Okay. That it?
Yep.
Okay, item A, Police Chief Boulder's monthly report. Everybody got a chance to look at it? Dale's kind of incapacitated, so I'm guessing he wants to do his report from there if possible, or he just wants to sit there.
I'll stand up. I'll show respect every day. So not really much to add. Some of you probably have seen the signs out. So we have the trailer out on Clinton and Hayes right now, and the other one up here at on Michigan State Road area. So they're currently collecting data. I was messing with a little bit this morning, kind of intrigued on what it was, collecting, and looking at some of the pictures that was taken. Yeah. So we're going to make some moves on them, move them around a little bit. We have kind of identified a couple spots where we would like to place the portable. And as stated and prior, when the council approved the purchase of them, that portable sign we will be able to utilize year-round. Whereas obviously if we're enforcing 2 to 6 parking, I don't want to park the radar trailer in the street. But you'll see them, they'll be moving around. Other than that, the DEA Take Back was a successful event with the officer and SATF collecting drugs at Walgreens on Saturday. And those were delivered to the DEA this morning, so they're no longer in my vault. So other than that, everything else was included in my report. So unless there's questions in regards to anything in my report, I'd be happy to answer them.
Any questions of Dale? Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
In your report is also the city clerk treasurer's monthly report. Anything to add, Linda?
I do have two other items to add. Next Tuesday, November 4th, is a special election for the Berry Intermediate School District Regional Enhancement Millage Request. City Hall will be open this Saturday, November 1st, from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. for voter registration and absent voter ballots only. Election day polling site is the Hastings Baptist Church on East Woodlawn, and that is open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. for that special election. The other piece of news to share is Francie Nagel, who is our deputy treasurer, will be retiring from the city of Hastings on December 12th. Francie has worked here since 1988. So she has over 37 years of very dedicated service to this city. It's a significant loss of institutional knowledge and just history for the city of Hastings. So I encourage all of you council members to stop by to meet Francie if you don't already know who she is, and to thank her for her dedication to the city. Her office is right downstairs at the left-hand end of that front counter area in the lobby, and she's here every day right now. So,
Till the 12th.
Pardon?
Till the 12th.
Until December 12th.
Anything else? Any questions of Linda? Have all this financial information there. There's got to be a question here or there.
I can't read that stuff.
The only question I had, and since it's a special election, are we not supposed to, and I don't know the answer to this, the state law now requires the 9-day in person, but I'm assuming the special election is slightly different.
The 9 days of early voting is only for state and federal elections. So a special election that is local like this is just 1 day of voting.
Okay.
Any other questions? Thank you, Linda.
You're welcome.
Community Development Director King's monthly report. Anything to add, Dan?
Well, the only thing in my report, I included the flyer that's been made use as far as some press releases that have went out regarding the upcoming Downtown Development Authority's strategic plan development. Workshops are going to be held Thursday, November 6th. There's 3 slots available, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, one in the evening. Please, to anybody listening tonight, or to council members, to staff, if you have friends or family that live in the city of Hastings, I know the Downtown Development Authority would love to have their engagement and their thoughts about the upcoming many years ahead for the Downtown Development Authority. We'd love to have as much participation from institutional level and from private levels as possible. So again, please share that flyer, and hopefully we'll get a fantastic turnout from a cross-section of the city of Hastings.
So, one question, do you have to sign up for any of them classes, or just for any of those times, or just show up?
There's a link to a survey that has the workshop times, so that you can sign up for all 3 sessions. They're all going to be tailored a little bit differently, but they're primarily the same. But there's 3 different sessions, whatever's the most convenient session for people to attend. Morning, afternoon, or evening.
Any questions of Dan?
Yes. You wrote prospectus has been delivered to interested developers, etc. What type of businesses are these that we're looking for that property at 133 East State?
Oh.
Vinnie's.
I lost track.
Sorry, Dan.
I was on the DDA strategic plan.
Yeah.
So yeah, the staff developed a prospectus for the former Vinnie site at 133 East State Street. That has been delivered to some individuals, couples who have shown interest in that site, as well as we've shared it with the Chamber of Commerce, and we've shared it with actually Travis Alden and his group at SME. They work with developers across the area, across the state. And he asked when the prospectus was developed, to please send in a copy.
Oh, so it's not just commercial, but also home, residential.
No, what we would like to see, and I'm speaking collectively for the city, we'd love to see retail or restaurant in that space. We put in the perspective that we're not interested in additional office space at this time. Mixed use, so retail, restaurant, something similar on the bottom floor, and residential on the second, third, possibly fourth floor would be outstanding.
All right, thank you.
Any other questions? Thanks, Dan. Also in the report, you have Rob Neal's monthly report. If you need anything, Rob is always out and about. You can catch him at his office, or you can catch him at City Hall. Any questions for him, or you can text him. Reports and communications. City of Hastings Downtown Development Authority draft meeting minutes of October 16, 2025. Entertain a motion to accept that and put place on file.
I'll make that motion, Your Honor.
I support.
Okay, motion by Sensible Barton, supported by Deb Roy, to accept item A and place on file. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Public comment. We lost all the public. Let's Gail would like to get up again.
I would actually.
Good, really? Go ahead.
All right.
Not about my tree.
Okay. Tell us who you are again. If you're
Gail, I'm just curious, because I can remember many, many years ago living in Lum, Michigan, up by Lapeer, and attending our meetings at our city hall, and there was always discussion back and forth between the audience and the council members. And so I was surprised when I started showing up here and see that that's not part of what happens here. And there are things that all of you have covered tonight that interest me, but you have all the notes to know the details, and I don't. And it's not that I feel like I'm entitled to an opinion here at the meeting, but I do have the interest. So are there any options for me to know more about each of these topics?
You can call me.
Here we are again. This is just a comment section. After we're done, we'll make a comment on that.
Okay. So for every month I would
Anytime you have a question or anything.
Finally, no amazing thing.
Get her.
Thanks, Gail. Any other comments from anybody? Mayor and council comment. I'll start off first. We had a great dedication at the airport the other day honoring Larry Baum for his generosity towards the airport. It's a great looking, keep calling it a hangar, terminal out there, and if everybody gets a chance to go out there sometime, I'm sure Gina would show you around. It's a great facility. They have a lot of things that are going to happen. The only comment I was going to make towards Gail was we, on our website, city's website, and I know you've probably seen it, our packet's on there with all the information in it.
Oh, really?
And if you want to read that stuff, and you come to a meeting and you want to make comments during public comment about something that's on there, you could do that. We're just, because the Open Meetings Act, I don't allow, and most communities don't anymore either. We, we listen to your comments, and normally what happens, I tell people, on Tuesday after our council meeting, the city manager and staff, they get together and they talk about everything happening at the council meeting. So if somebody talks about a tree, they talk about, the dog park or whatever, they'll review it at that meeting, so, but just to let you know, your comments aren't falling on deaf ears. Any comment, John?
Marine Corps' 250th birthday is coming up. It's a big one, so happy birthday to the Marines out there. Ron Simplify. That's what I got.
Jerry?
I'm a dog face. What are you, Marines? I have nothing, Mr. Mayor.
I have nothing.
Gordon? Dan?
I'm just glad that we're following through on this tree. I think that's a nice idea.
John?
No comment tonight.
Mike?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Okay. No further comment, no further business. Entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Moved by Rocha.
Support.
Supported by Riziki. That we adjourn. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Thanks for coming. I hope Jackie gets feeling better.
Yes.
My daughter has the emergency line, so she's the only one that rings through when it's on silent.